welcome to a brand new episode of L.A Noire. I tell you what, these cases are getting harder and harder, and I seem to be recording them more and more when I am exhausted. So don't judge me for what's going to happen in this episode, please. Traffic. We're in traffic, so the car flew off the edge.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
All right.
I'm telling you, it'll never stick, and you'll get roasted.
I'm telling you right now, this episode
See you later,
will not
fellas.
be long.
Try not to work too hard.
This will be a bit of a shorter one because I'm just absolutely exhausted.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Big week at work.
Hardworking, straight as an arrow.
Big week away. I am just not mentally and emotionally into this right now. I'm just exhausted, but I must stay the course. A lot of people say, why don't you have a lot more of them in the bank recorded? I like to record them as I make them. It makes it a little bit more risky, I understand that, but it also allows me to be a little bit more topical in terms of I could mention something in the video that just happened. So if something happens on like Thursday and I record this on a Friday and it comes out on a Saturday, you'll be like, oh wow, his new video is he's already talking about that, but he's been doing this series for ages. At least you know that I'm actually recording these pretty close to when they come out. Unless you're watching this
Her face looks
from
familiar.
6 months ago.
Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, Beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the two of them still have
McAfee, I know
juice.
that name. How do I know that name?
Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight.
What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so.
Just a kid.
They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
This ain't the red carpet, so get out of my lens.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's
Shut up,
down by the
dickhead.
crash site.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might
She's
be
an old
familiar
duck.
with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast
You?
of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
Holy shit.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
She's looking down though. What does that mean? Fuck. Maybe she's telling the truth. We've nothing to go on. God, I'm just gonna go with doubt.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
Ooh.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
So she looks down again. Oh my God, what happened to her head? Now it's back. Did you see that? Oh man, that was wow. She's got the Harry Potter scar in the middle of her head too. Fuck us up with that. She's telling the truth.
It's not going to play that way, Mrs. McAfee. We'll take it from there.
Relax, detective. You're not nearly as cute when you're mad.
Oh. I should have dadded that bitch again. Fuck.
This is a big scene, Phelps. We need to get our bearings. Let's go see the coroner.
Can we just walk down this hill or what?
How bad is it? Come on, you can tell me.
Really? We gotta go around? How in the fuck do I get down there? How did he get down there? Oh, we can't cut. You know what? Bukowski, stop following me around like you don't know where you're going. Gonna run around like a bunch of punks.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Oh. Undies. Who would cut someone's undies?
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Ew. You should fold them back nicely. This is from 1229 North Ashton Street, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 53202. Dear Jesse, please, dear, come home. If you're worried about your father, don't be.
Away from home.
All is forgiven. He has a hot temper and he can be very proud, but you are his little girl. And he loves you. I know he didn't mean those things he said. You're a good, decent girl, dear, and you're not made for Hollywood. I was 15 once myself. I wanted to be just like Clara Bow, whoever that is, and wear lovely dresses and kiss handsome men. But once I grew up and married your father, I realized I would never have been happy in that life. You'll realize it one day too. I'm sure Aunt June is looking after you. Well, that's old June Ballard up there. But I can't help worrying. You know what your old mother's like. The world is a very dangerous place for young girls, especially ones with stars in their eyes. Stars are nice to look at, but sometimes they can blind you to what's right in front of your nose. Emma and Molly miss you awfully. Emma's getting so pretty now, and little Molly is bright as a button, just like you were at her age. They need their big sister to look out for them. Dear, dear Jessie, please come back. I'm frightened for you. I can't help feeling something terrible is going to happen. I cry for you every night. Your loving mother, Camille Hamilton. That's all you're giving me in there? Hi. Shut the fuck up, coroner, bitch. Let me look at this shit. Oh, her head smashed.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Into the window.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Nothing special there. Really, you send me back in here even though I'm at the very front of the car? What do you got on the ground there, Bukowski? License plate off the car. I'm just doing a quick rotate to make sure it doesn't vibrate anywhere it's not supposed to. Holy smokes. This is definitely a different angle. What does that say for 20 cents? Auto parks 20 cents for 1 hour. Holy shit, that is cheap. That's that.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head.
What the
It's
fuck
some
was
kind
he
of
doing?
curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor.
Oh.
Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
We should speak to Ballard again. She might not be telling us the whole story.
I agree. What are you looking at there, bro? Oh. I bet you run off the edge of Bukowski. Let's get these calves and thighs working and feel the burn in your quads. We run up this fucking hill. Do ourselves a Kate Bush and run on up this hill.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
Oh, you know more.
I think you're lying, Mrs. McAfee. I think something happened to Jessica yesterday before the crash.
I'm offended, Sunshine. Do you have any proof?
Nope. Maybe the underwear?
Miss Hamilton's underwear were physically torn from her body.
She wanted to go to a casting. I took her to a casting. Whatever happened after that is between her and Mark Bishop.
Ugh.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
I don't believe you, Mole.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after my lawyer and I have talked to the news house.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
Yeah, let's go talk to the kid, and then we're going to end this case. I'm not going to lie, because I want
to. You all seem to be standing around. Shouldn't you be working?
Look at her running her mouth.
Excuse me, officer, I want to see you.
Bukowski, we're taking one of these convertibles. Take this one. This one looks nice. Yeah, get in there. Buick 8 convertible. Hello, JK. Alright, don't be such a little bitch. Oh, do I have to get out and get in just because I did that to you? Ugh. You're a little punk. Take it personal all the time.
Go right just now.
I just did.
Next left.
Thanks, Bukowski. Like I didn't already
Try making it to the next intersection without killing anyone. You do that for me?
Anyway. Are you telling me the hospital's right fucking here? Or did I set the address for Central Station? Oh. Right now. Right next to the police station, makes sense. We run in here.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
Thanks, numbnuts.
You can't hold me here. No, I
Feeling
don't
better
need
since
to
this
be
morning,
handled
Jessica?
by a doctor. I need my lawyer.
My head still feels
Where is the telephone? Do you know who I...
Hello, Jessica. My
should
name is
look
Cole
around.
Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Let me look at the notebook. Nothing happened yesterday. Oh, I don't know if she's... I can't use the underwear twice.
You're holding out on me, Jessica.
Please, I want my doctor. I'm not sure I can answer any more questions right now.
Fuck's sake.
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
Letter.
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
I'm gonna use this intuition thing I've got. What did the community say? 66,000?
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
I don't know. I've got no more intuition points. She could be telling the truth. I'm gonna go truth on this one.
Jessica, I really need you to help me here.
I remember the mermaid.
Was the mermaid in the movie too?
No, it was on the front of a building. We pulled up in front of the mermaid.
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
Head trauma, soft tissue. Traces of chloral hydrate in the bloodstream, external bruising to genitals and other evidence of criminal abuse. Wow.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her.
Fuck you, man.
There she goes. Come on.
Ballard is definitely up to something.
Driving on this game ain't easy.
She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Cut someone off herself and dumb shit. Health is wealth. Is that a bank or something? No.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Come on, man.
Two club sandwiches. Thank you, waitress.
I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it. You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls. I'm going to be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Sure, I got the film.
We got his apartment, Bukowski, you dumb shit. Look, it says saving, yes. I'm going to pause it right here and say thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I really do. I know this episode's a little bit shorter, but trust me, if you knew how tired I was and the crazy stuff I've just been through today, in order to record this, you wouldn't, you wouldn't give me so much crap. Hopefully. Or maybe I'm just being a sook. I don't know. It's just recording a video game. How hard can it be? When it comes to me, very hard, because I'm not very good. Thank you so much for watching. If you are enjoying, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. I really would appreciate it. That would be wonderful. You can also follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/TheNoGoodGame, where I stream live 3 times a week, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays, with a mixture of horror games, multiplayer games, and community games at it. Adults only, and anyone can join as long as you're 18 plus. You can also follow me on Instagram at TheNoGoodGame. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next one.